Greetings, humans. The long wait is over. Episode 3, Stevie gets angry. It was quite a bit of a good time in between where I didn't get all that angry. It's a bit over, but time to get angry again. Dietary advice today. Which is not what I'm going to give you, because it usually sucks. Because most of the time, like, if you want to give someone advice on their diet, don't. Just, usually, that's the best way to go about it. Because there might be some of us who actually know what they're talking about, and even they have limited knowledge, but most of us, even those who are kind of a bit interested in that, they don't know shit. And they spread that information like it's fucking religion or something they believe in. Like, oh, you gotta eat that and eat like this, and do you like eat it like that at that time, but only in that window of time. And bro, calm down and shut the fuck up. Like, there are some universal truth about diet that are largely agreed upon by science. Like, no, don't. Not only by science, but that should only just be common sense. There's like, don't stuff yourself with processed sugar all day. Like, yeah, duh. Like, if you're eating 5,000 calories a day, that's gonna show. Like, if you're eating like Eddie Hall without being Eddie Hall, you will not look anything like Eddie Hall. Like, that man is a monster. You're not. Probably, unless you're Eddie Hall, in which case, hi. But there's so much half truth, like even that calories in, calories out stuff. Like, I mean, if I eat the same stuff now that I ate 20 years ago, I'd gain so much weight. And it's the same calories, and I'm doing a lot more sports. There's a lot more muscle mass than there used to be, and it's still just calories in, calories out is a reasonable guideline. But even that has to, you know, even there you still have to think about it. Like, if dietary advice says you need 3,000 calories to maintain your weight at your size, your age, your activity level, and it doesn't work, you have to change your diet. It's, you know, if the numbers don't work with your life, it's not your life that is wrong, it's the numbers, and you gotta adjust that. Just like with everybody is different, and everybody's body is different. Some people actually get away with stuffing themselves with processed sugar all day. Some people get away with it for 30, 35 years. Some people don't get away with it at all. The same with like eating windows. Like, you have to eat like this many hours before you go to bed or something. I've had that rather recently when a lot of people try to convince me that I have to eat earlier, so I don't eat like rather shortly before I go to bed. That works in many cases. For myself, I figured it doesn't work. I've tried it before. I've tried it again to be nice, and it didn't fucking work. Like, when I go to bed at 10 and I eat at 6, like, when I eat at 6, I want to go to bed at 6:30, and there's no coming back from that. It doesn't make sense, and I'm not hungry. Like, if I have dinner at 12:30 or 1, I'm not hungry at 6. I'm hungry at 8 or maybe 9. And that works fine. That works perfectly well. The advice was well intended, I believe that. But it was still shit. So be fucking careful with your advice. And one more universal truth about diet: don't go on a diet, because that is something that it's not something that I came up with. I'm not taking any credit for that, but don't go on a diet, because a diet is something that you do for a specific period of time. A diet is something you start and you end. You finish. You're done. You're going back to normal, and it's all going to shit again. Don't do a diet. Change your diet. Change the way you eat. Change your nutrition, if that's what you want. If it's not, the fuck you're listening to me anyways. But honestly, if you can't keep that way of eating for the rest of your life, you're gonna get to a point where you stop that way of eating, and if everything else is still the same, you will fall back into the old patterns, and you gain what exactly? So with that, that's 8.5 minutes. That's a fucking short episode. I'm making progress. Nice. Goodbye.